on, let me. There we go. All right, so my plan for this live stream, I mean, I don't know, what am I trying to say? I mean, I'll really just do whatever you want. I'll like respond to the chat and I'll sing a song if you want me to. I'll answer your questions and everything. Hi, Kool-Aid8989, who I definitely don't know in real life. How are you? I like your username, by the way. I love Kool-Aid. I brought I brought some Mountain Dew for the live stream. And some candy as well. I don't know, maybe I'm accidentally giving them free advertising. I'm not quite sure how that works yet. Good game? What do you mean? Yeah, me too, LOL. I don't understand what you're. Oh, good. How are you? um, since you said HRU, Google Translate messed it up. I mean, I'm having a good day so far. Generally speaking, I'm sort of going through some things, but you know, things are getting better. I hope that's not too personal. Oh, you meant that you like Kool-Aid. Okay. Yeah, my mom, she actually I think when she was a teenager or like when she was 19, which would be my age, she bought these Kool-Aid cup sort of things. And yeah, they're pretty cool. Do you mind if I go downstairs real quick so I can grab them and show you? All right, just a moment. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can distinguish his features, but this is supposed to be the face of the Kool-Aid man. While we're at it, I'm gonna use this as a cup now. Soda kind of stresses me out because of like how fizzy it is. I don't know, maybe that sounds weird, but like I worry about it spilling over. Hold on, I'm trying to sit in a way where like I'm proportionate to my stickers. That's cool. Thank you. Hold on a sec. I'm sorry. Makes sense. Oh, the soda thing. Yeah. I appreciate that validation. I feel like if I mentioned that to my family, they'd be like, "That's you're being overboard." But I am definitely one of those people who are like easily stressed, especially when compared to my family. I mean, not how do I put this? Oh, all good. Thank you. Um, Not that they're like exceptionally chill people. I'm not. They're not problematic or anything, but like not that they're exceptionally chill people, but none of them are really people who stress out easily, and I am. So let me think. Um, I'm not very good at conversations in real life, so um, yeah. So I did decide the official name of they're nonchalant, lol. Well, compared to me, yeah, they are. Yeah, no, it's a bit embarrassing actually. There are several instances in which something's happening and like I start to worry or something, or like my family's prepared for me to start worrying. And I'm just like the one outlier that they have to reassure. Me either, but you're doing great. Thank you so much. Anyway, what I was going to say is that the official name of my live streams in general, this one and future live streams, is going to be Lily Chat. And the reason why it's called that is because obviously I'm, talking with you guys. But also, it's supposed to be an homage to Squidward Chat. Um, there's a fair chance that you don't know what I'm talking about because it comes from a modern SpongeBob episode, and that probably sounds controversial to like SpongeBob fans, but a lot of SpongeBob fans. But yeah, it's from the episode Tentacle Vision from season 7. Anyway, the premise of the episode is that Squidward gets a public access TV show and it doesn't go very well because I just realized I started talking about SpongeBob as if you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know, Squidward's one of those characters where bad things almost always happen to him. So yeah, his show doesn't go very well. And yeah, his show is called Squidward Chat. And actually, Tentacle Vision is one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob. Which again is probably kind of controversial since it's a modern SpongeBob episode. I'm sure I could find a YouTuber somewhere who's made a video complaining about that episode specifically because there are YouTubers who do that. Which I mean, I'm sorry. Do you want me to stop going on a tangent about SpongeBob? Okay, I'm a bit nervous to do so, but I'm gonna keep talking until. Oh wait, hold on. Nah, you're. I'm assuming that means nah, you're good. Okay, thank you. Um. I keep. Anyway, my opinion on modern SpongeBob, a bit of a hot take. I mean, I doing great. Talk about whatever you want. Thank you. um. Second. Oh yeah. So like obviously a lot of people see modern SpongeBob as being season 4 onwards. And I mean I totally agree with that because I mean I didn't notice the differences so much when I was younger. I remember like reading about the consensus on modern SpongeBob and being like, what do you mean the show went downhill? And while I don't necessarily think that the show went downhill, sorry, I'm just laughing because that unpopular opinion is on my in my digital footprint now. Um, while I don't necessarily think that the show went downhill, it did become. Sorry, I shook my computer. It did become extremely different, and like now when I watch it, I'm like, whoa! Like now that I've gotten older. So yeah, there was a pretty drastic change in the characters, and while I'm okay with it, and I love SpongeBob, both modern SpongeBob and classic SpongeBob, then I generally speaking, I stand with with the majority opinion. It got concerning, lol. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Um, I'll get to that in a second. um, I still stand with the majority opinion. Not that I agree with it, obviously, but like I support the way that they feel about it. I know they partially attempted to make a well, not partially. They did attempt to make a SpongeBob episode that was a lot more like classic SpongeBob. A fish called Sandy, I think. Um, and yeah, I remember watching it and being curious, and also hoping for their sake that it was back to classic SpongeBob. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. That I completely understand why they're upset about the drastic change in the show, and so I feel for them. But oh yeah, so I was going to clarify that I still don't like season 10 onwards. In my opinion, the show made another, not quite as drastic change, but it made a change again, in my opinion. And yeah, so like when it comes to season 10 onwards, I agree with the general consensus, except for like the first 5 to 10 episodes in season 10, which I still thought were good. And then actually it was Patrick's Coupon and Out of the Picture, those sister episodes where I remember watching them, and with Patrick's Coupon, I was like, oh, that wasn't a super good episode, but maybe it was just a bad episode. And then Out of the Picture happened, and that was a bad episode too, in my opinion. Again, no disrespect if you liked that episode or modern SpongeBob after season 10, but yeah, I thought maybe those were both bad episodes, and then they weren't for several seasons now. But oh yeah, A Fish Called Sandy, if that is its real name. Yeah, it was interesting. It was like somewhere in between classic SpongeBob and like modern SpongeBob as it is today. Like I could tell there was a difference in pacing. It was much calmer, like classic SpongeBob, and so in many ways, I think even though it wasn't quite a good episode, although the general consensus was more positive than the way that I see it, then I still feel like they should try again. Like if they were to build on that episode and improve, I think they could actually do really well with that. And so I hope they keep trying, although it's been a while and I don't think they have. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, anyway, to respond to what you said about modern SpongeBob getting concerning, 100%. Like sometimes I'll be watching modern SpongeBob episodes, like season 4 to season 9, and I'll be like, my mom let me watch this when actually I couldn't watch it until like first or second grade or something like that. But even still, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, not that I necessarily think that kids should not be allowed to watch SpongeBob, because I was not allowed to, and I remember what that felt like. But part of me is like, ugh. And especially nowadays, season 10 onwards. Yeah, I'm with like Skibbity Toilet and stuff, and like all of that. The Generation Alpha is already taking it, and then modern SpongeBob as well, because season 10 onwards SpongeBob. Generally speaking, it does not add to how well Generation Alpha is doing. Although I mean, I don't know. What I've heard might be an exaggeration. Honestly, like maybe the internet is known for stressing people out, getting clicks and views and attention and stuff. So it's entirely possible that they're exaggerating. I mean, my younger sister is Generation Alpha, and she is so awesome. Shout out to my sister. But I think she has told me about some people in her classes and stuff, and like at her school, who fit the stereotype more. So yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I am concerned about them in general. Someone said something in the chat, so let me take a second to. Yeah, I agree, but that happens with a lot of shows. Like they run for so long, they lose the magic in a way. Yeah, so much so that there's a name for it actually, seasonal rot. And then there's also the term Flanderization, which is when. All right, so basically, I mean, there are a lot of examples in SpongeBob, so I will use the SpongeBob characters as an example, but Flanderization is when it generally, I don't think it has to happen when a show has been going on for a while and running out of ideas, but that's normally when it happens, and definitely when it happened for SpongeBob. But what they do is they take a character who's like, complex and stuff, and they take like one of their traits and they just normally somewhat gradually, not in the case of modern SpongeBob where there was a pretty quick change, but normally it's more gradual. They will slowly that trait will slowly become all of them. Can I phrase that better? That trait will slowly become all of their character, or not necessarily all, but most of their character. And so their character becomes far more one dimensional, in addition to being very different, which often completely justifiably upsets fans. And yeah, it usually contributes to a show being canceled. Honestly, I feel like the majority of shows they get canceled because of seasonal rot, and I wish that didn't happen. I mean, okay, so when I say this, I know it's not gonna happen. I'm not sitting here like in, I don't know, La La Land or whatever, being delusional. Okay, this is just, I know this is wishful thinking, but I do wish they'd not stop caring about money. I understand that caring about money is human nature, but I wish they'd start prioritizing the quality of the show more than money. But there are a lot of people who are committed to watching a show till the end, even if it is in decline. I'm one of those people. So I guess maybe I'm contributing to seasonal rot, but yeah. I mean, this might sound kind of weird. I am an aspiring screenwriter in addition to the singer-songwriter thing. I know that's kind of a random combination, but those are two things that I aspire to. The singer-songwriter thing is my priority, but I'm gesturing with a drink now like a fancy person. That is my priority, but I very much want to get to the screenwriter thing too, and I very much view movies and TV through that lens. I took an intro to film class, and during the fall 2025 semester, and it's like changed the way that I see movies, which is pretty cool to me actually. Also a little freaky, honestly, like the way that I watch movies now, and I often struggle to get those sort of things out of my head. Like I said, I love it actually, but it can be a little weird sometimes to have that much of a change in what I notice and in my thought processes. So yeah. I feel like also it's more common with long running shows. Also, what kind of films would you or are you thinking about wanting to make genre wise? All right, I'm going to respond to the first part of this first. 100% it is more common with long running shows. Um yeah, I feel like I don't really know what it depends on. That's interesting to think about. I remember on two occasions actually I have talked about a show I liked that ran for like more than 10 seasons. One of the times it was SpongeBob actually. The other time it was King of the Hill. I love that show too. Um and she told me, shout out to my friend by the way, cuz she is awesome. uh Sorry. Oh yeah. And she said that regardless of how good of quality the show is, she has a lot of respect for shows that manage to run for that long, and I completely agree with that. But I do wonder, why some shows manage to stay on air for so long and others don't. With King of the Hill, I mean, I've never watched all. I was gonna say 13 seasons, but now they've had like a. I was gonna say reboot. I guess it would be a reboot season because they like it's 15 years into the future. King of the Hill is a cartoon, by the way, if you haven't seen King of the Hill. With King of the Hill, I've never like watched all 14 seasons at once, like in order. I want to. That's a goal of mine, but I haven't done it yet. Honestly, there are probably more episodes I haven't seen than episodes I have seen. But I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, but I've watched some episodes from the earlier seasons and some episodes from the later seasons, and while I do sort of see a difference, especially in the animation, although the animation actually got a lot better. Like in season 1, it was kind of freaky, like Uncanny Valley, and by season 13, it was like realistic in a really cool way, if that makes sense. Season 14, I mean, the characters themselves look fine, but like the way they move is weird. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. I've seen on the internet a lot of people think that about season 14, the, reboot season. But anyway, I feel like there wasn't a huge change in quality, although again I've read on the internet that there was some Flanderization there too, and I think I would see it more if I watched the show in order. I think it's the fan base that keeps it alive. The more views, the harder it is for it to fizzle out. Yes, definitely. Ratings is a huge reason. Low ratings, because the show is declined, is a huge reason why it finally gets the axe. Yeah. I forget what my point was. Oh yeah, well basically, like I just said, a part of the correlation of a show ending due to seasonal rot is because the show has gotten so bad that the ratings have really gone down and they're not making enough money. So, their motivator, their sole motivator, I mean, one of their motivators definitely goes away. And so they cancel the show. But to respond to the second part, what kind of films are you thinking about wanting to make genre-wise? So I am thinking of a wide range of things. One of them's, I'm not going to say much about this one. It's a drama about family dynamics. I want to explore a lot of different cultural themes and stuff in it, as well as, psychology stuff. But it's about a potentially controversial subject, so I'm not sure how much I want to talk about that one. But some other ones I want to do, okay, so this one's interesting. I want to, combine the buddy genre, which, if you don't know what that is, I didn't know what that was until the past few days, so it's okay. I had the idea for this movie before I knew that fell under the buddy genre and what that was. So the buddy genre is just what involves two people. It's hard to explain. Two people doing things and okay, gosh. Okay, I guess I can't really explain it. I apologize. You'll have to look it up. But anyway, that combined with horror. And what I want to do, I base it on an analog horror thing. I'm going back to SpongeBob. I don't know if you've heard of the July 25th, 2005 SpongeBob hijacking thing, but it's this fake hijacking that happened, and basically, someone, obviously it's not real, but the story goes that someone on that day hijacked an episode of SpongeBob and things got weird. But near the end of the hijacking, they send some sort of message in text saying like, "After all this time, we will be together again, my friend." Something like that. I am definitely not quoting that properly, but based on that, I got this idea to potentially, if I can think of enough plot and stuff, to make a movie about someone who is mentally ill and believes that someone is hijacking like their own personal television and communicating that with them in that way, like some sort of, I don't know the exact phrasing yet, but like some sort of like blah blah blah, my friend, that sort of thing, if that makes sense. And then the final thing that I can think of right now, there are a lot of Christmas movies, and yeah, nah, that freaked me out. LOL. Oh, you've seen the SpongeBob hijacking thing? Um, the third, the third, the third idea I have. Like I said, there are a lot of Christmas movies, and rightfully so. Christmas is my favorite holiday. No debate. So I totally understand it, and I love Christmas movies and all the sappy Christmas stuff. Scrooge and I should not be put in a room together ever. He would lose his mind. I would be very sad. I might cry if he was mean enough to me. But anyway, I feel like there aren't. Yes. Oh, in response to the SpongeBob hijacking thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't scare easily, thankfully. But the SpongeBob hijacking thing, that was kind of rough. Definitely. Um, but yeah, I want to make like a Thanksgiving movie. It's going to be a comedy about this teenage girl named Alexa. She's a senior in high school, and it takes place over the K to 12 Thanksgiving break, essentially. So like the day before Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, and the day after Thanksgiving. And it's about, so she has a dysfunctional family, like a comedic way. This is supposed to be a comedy, and she's like the only normal person in it, and she'll have a lot of straight man witty remarks and stuff. That's the kind of character she'll be. I'm a huge fan of The Office, so I'm sure she will have Jim Halpert vibes. I think that's just gonna happen. And then her extended family is also crazy. And basically, her extended family will be coming to their house for Thanksgiving. And so we'll just explore that. You know, hilarity will hopefully ensue. Assuming I'm a good writer and a funny writer. I haven't had my candy yet. I've been busy talking and drinking this Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. I'll have to get off at 6:30. It's 6:09 right now, so we still have time. Just wanted to alert you. Hold on just a sec. I'll try to talk while I do this. That sounds awesome. Thank you! Oh my gosh! Hi, Carly. Girl, you made me drop my phone. Not drop. It was from barely any. It's not broken or even at risk of breaking. Just, I'm so glad you're here. I love you. All good. All right, Carly, since you've just gotten here, I'll explain. The purpose of my live stream is just to, I don't know, just to talk with you. Feel free to ask me questions about my channel or me in general. Either way, it's completely fine. I'll sing for you if you want me to. I will take requests. Sitting here, unless I don't know the song, then I obviously can't. I would obviously be lost. Yay, I love this. I'm so glad. All right. You guys decide for me, which one should I eat first? I guess I don't have to. Maybe I'll do like a poll, so I don't. Probably Twix. All right, let's see if Kool-Aid 8989 agrees. I'm gonna put these down because I feel awkward. Just let me know if cool. To be honest, I know nothing about chocolate. LOL. Twix. Oh, okay. You both think I should have the Twix first. I agree with that because I love Twix, but I prefer the Hershey bar, and I like to save the best for last. Like, I think I've only met like, yeah, I agree. um, I've only met one other person so far who has confirmed that they do this, and she's like a very I don't know what the word for it is. Very much of a neatnik, I guess. I feel like I just entered the 1950s, but but that's the only term I can think of to describe her. And she said she does this too. I haven't met anyone else who does, although I have asked some people who are like, "No, I don't." Anyway, whenever I eat anything, if I'm having like more than one food at once, I will look at, however many foods I have and think, okay, what do I like the most? What do I like the least? And I will like plan the order that I eat it in, from like the first thing being the worst and the best being the last, like almost every time I eat a meal for the past, I was gonna say 19 years. I'm sure I wasn't doing that as a baby. I don't know. Honestly, so valid. Oh, thank you, Carly. um, I've done it, LOL. Okay, you guys get it. Okay, so for the past, I don't know, 17 years, whenever I developmentally started eating things besides baby food, and also was developmentally deciding what I liked the most and the least. I don't, it's just been for as long as I can remember. But yeah, generally speaking, I am not a neatnik. Like, my mom is very organized and stuff. I remember once she gave me like organization tips, and she blew my mind. I was literally like, I've never thought about this before. How's your day been? I feel like I shouted that for some reason. I don't know. I can't always tell when I'm being too loud. How's your day been? um, my day's been pretty good. Driving was I drove to the antique mall today and to the Dollar Tree. Um, and the drive to the antique mall was kind of stressful. At one point, I think I was in the wrong lane during like an intersection with like traffic lights. I love dollar stores. Yes. Oh my gosh. I got all of these things from the Dollar Tree. Again, with the free advertising. Just when I feel passionate about a thing, I praise it. I don't really think about that sort of thing. This especially feels weird because I used to work there. So but that's actually how I learned all of the things that are there. So yeah. Haha, nah, you're good. Honestly, same. Carly gets it. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic where I live. In like the city I live in, it's like notorious amongst its residents. Bro's gonna get sued. I bought a giant rice ball plush from Dollarama today that I'm gonna unveil in a video soon. That's so exciting! I'm so happy for you. Oh, I guess I should add context for who Ticking Together is for Kool-Aid because she doesn't know. Uh, Ticking Together, she's sorry to keep interrupting you, LOL. Oh, no, it's not an issue. When I have a thing to talk about, I talk a lot. So either I talk the whole time and don't read the chat, or I interrupt myself to read the chat. So, and obviously I want to read the chat. So Ticking Together is a channel, a YouTube channel. I'm sorry. Okay. It's run by Carly, as I keep calling her Carly. She has Tourette syndrome, amongst other conditions, and she makes videos to raise awareness about it and teach about Tourette's. I know I don't have Tourette's, and her videos have taught me a whole lot. So thank you for that, Carly. I know I've told you that a million times. But anyway, yeah, we ended up becoming friends, and so now she's here. And yeah, one of the other things she does on her channel, she unboxes things like jelly cats and stuff. Woo! Yeah. And then Kool-Aid is one of my friends. Thank you so much for being here, Kool-Aid. Have you guys seen the movie My Sister's Keeper? How's the Twix? It's good, thank you. I was actually just thinking about how good it is. That sounds cool. I'll check it out later. Yay! Carly has live streams too, and she reads everyone's chat, so I've never seen that movie. You're welcome. Nope. All right. Yeah, I hadn't seen it either until yesterday. So it's actually, I mean, it depends on what kind of movie you like, because it's not an easy watch. Like, the subject's pretty heavy. It's about this 11-year-old girl named Anna. She has two older siblings, and the middle sibling, Katie, she has leukemia. She was diagnosed when she was when she was pretty young. I don't know exactly what age because they don't really specify it, but definitely like a little kid. And the parents actually like had Anna in order to oh yeah, they use like IVF so that Anna would be a 100% genetic match for a bone marrow transplant. And they've also had her do other things. I don't know, they kind of gloss over that part, but like they've had Anna do other medical things, and as a result, her childhood has been somewhat marred. And basically the premise of the movie is that Anna goes to a lawyer, awesome character, very likable, in my opinion at least. Uh, and she tries to basically get medical emancipation, which means that she no longer has to do these medical things to keep her sister alive. And a part of why she's doing this is because Katie needs a kidney transplant. And so if Anna loses a kidney for like, transplant reasons, then that could very much impact Anna's quality of life. And so, yeah, that's the premise of the movie. It's an interesting ethical situation, in my opinion, given the fact that, hurting someone's quality of life who did not consent to this to prolong someone else's life. I mean, I'm very much into like ethical dilemmas and stuff, so it's the sort of thing that appeals to me, but it depends on what you like. I know a lot of people don't like to watch that sort of thing. And I mean, they get pretty graphic and detailed about what leukemia has done to Katie as well. So yeah, again, it just depends on, what sounds interesting to you. All right, let me read in the chat. Dang, that sounds deep. It definitely was. Yeah, it's a tough situation for sure. Oh yeah. Sounds like a good movie though. Isn't it also a book? It is, yeah. If I recall correctly, they changed the ending for the movie though from the book. I'm not going to spoil it either, but I did want to mention that. As much as I love the movie, I haven't read the book, but I just know that part of it. As much as I love the movie, I do not like it when movie adaptations change major details of the book. Because it's like, for the most part, maybe not for the most part, but like a lot of the people who are going to go watch the that movie adaptation are watching it because they want a visual representation of the things that happen in the book that they like. Not that they get that like 95% of the time, but that is technically what they're looking for. And yeah, they rarely get that. So what are some movie adaptations for books that you guys have seen that you thought were terrible or that you thought were good? Either one. I'm interested regardless. I actually can't really think of any off the top of my head. Totally fair. For me, I would say The Great Gatsby is my favorite book. And there have been several adaptations of it because it was published in the 1920s and it has a pretty positive reputation in general. I mean, that's starting to change. Younger generations are kind of like, this book is overrated. Not me, obviously, but some other people. And so, well, anyway, they've made a bunch of adaptations of it over the years. But the 1974 adaptation, which is notoriously bad, I also thought it was terrible. And so, yeah, that would be my example. And then there's I'm not gonna spoil The Great Gatsby, obviously, but because I hate when people spoil things. But The Great Gatsby has the very last sentence in The Great Gatsby is like very famous amongst people who've read the book, at least. And the 1974 adaptation did not have it at all. They had like some of the words from the last page, I think, but not that last line. Like, I don't know if you guys have read The Great Gatsby. If you haven't, that's totally fine, but I think anyone who has, or at least most people who have, and, you know, enjoyed it at least somewhat, will agree that it's, if your adaptation of The Great Gatsby does not have that line in it, it is at least partially incomplete, that adaptation. Which reminds me, another movie that I might want to do one day is adapting The Great Gatsby, because although I've seen the 2013 adaptation as well with Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, not fully. I watched it twice and didn't finish it either time. I didn't get to finish it either time. But like already, although it was worlds better from the 1974 one, I still had some accuracy problems with it. And so I think it would be cool to be able to adapt, to do like my own movie version. And yeah, I mean, I think it would cause me a lot of stress because I'd be such a perfectionist about it, and I'm so passionate about the book. But I would do it. All right, sorry, let me read the chat. I don't read books, lol, but when I was little, I read Diary of a Wimpy Kid and watched the movies, and they were like seriously good. And I think it matched up with the books as well, vibe-wise. Yeah, I am not a major fan of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I have seen the movies, and I've read the first book, and then I've technically read The Long Haul as well. I mean, I would more say, you know, my teacher read it to us, but like, I know what happened in it. I listened to the words my teacher was saying. And yeah, I know that, like, generally speaking, the first 3 movies are seen as pretty good movies, and then, thank you for liking my live stream, by the way, whoever did that. But yes, please give my light. I am pointing in the opposite. Please give. Okay, am I able to point in the? Please, please give my live stream a like. You guys can't see what I see, but like I can see the amount of likes in the direction I just pointed in. What was I? Oh yeah. Generally speaking, the first 3 movies are seen as being really good. Like and sub. Carly, thank you. And then the movie adaptation of The Long Haul, which I don't know why they skipped over. The Long Haul is like the 9th book. I don't know why they skipped over so many, but that's generally seen as not being as good. Which obviously that's valid if you want to think that. Oh, thank you for liking. Both of you like my live stream now. That's valid. If, you know, it's valid to feel that way. I don't really have an opinion on it. But in particular, people were upset about the new Roderick actor, and like, I don't know, they just didn't like the way he portrayed Roderick, I guess. And some people were pretty mean to him about that online, and like, he actually made a YouTube video talking about how he was depressed for a while because of it, and that bothers me a lot when that happens. I feel like they bashed it way too much. Yeah, the internet is famous for that. To be honest, the old Roderick was better, but the new one didn't deserve the hate. I agree. I actually agree with the Roderick thing too. Exactly. I was gonna go off at 6:30, but I'm having fun. So I'm gonna go off at 6:35, and I will have to go off at 6:35 because I have planned at 7 and I gotta prepare. But now I understand Carly on her live streams why when she like swears she's gonna get off and then she doesn't. I understand it now. Like you can dislike something but don't be mean. Yes. Oh my gosh. You gotta congratulations, Kool-Aid, on having better morality than a huge chunk of the internet. Sounds good. I gotta skedaddle too soon, lol. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, for real, lives are so fun. Yes. This whole live stream thing feels kind of weird though, just because like obviously I'm sitting here and talking, but like I'm doing it in real time, and not that I think I've said anything bad on here, because I absolutely do not think that. But like, but it's kind of like, what if I do and I don't think about it because like that happens in real life. But instead, I'm on camera and I'm on a live stream, and I could delete that live stream or even maybe just delete that part. Not that I want to, but like I technically could. It's like still technically out there. But I'm also like talking to people. No, honestly, so valid. It reminds me of when Timothy Chalamet. Not sure how I feel about him these days. I used to be a pretty massive fan. But Timothy Chalamet, one of the times that he went on Jimmy Kimmel Live, he talked about how it kind of felt weird to do so because he's like sitting there having a conversation with someone, but also there's like a crowd of people watching. Not that there are a crowd of people watching this, but I don't know. There could be one day. I always freak out thinking I've accidentally doxed myself, lol. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I'm not sitting here thinking I have, but like, I had a lot of thoughts went through my head before I actually did this live stream. Where I was like, what if I say something that reveals my identity? Oh no. Yeah, I think it's because the internet makes you feel on edge, which makes sense, but your stream is so fun and engaging. Thank you. Yeah, you have to be somewhat censored, definitely. And also, I watched, like, I don't know how much of this you watched, Carly, especially since you've been on YouTube much longer than me. But, I watched, like, these videos and stuff, and, like, read these instructions about staying safe on live streams. And it's one of those situations where it's probably one of those situations where they have to give you, like, all of these worst case scenarios just so you can prepare for all of those things. But, like, chances are most of them won't happen. But they have to prepare you, you know? But my brain sees those things and is like, wait, so what are the chances of those happening? What if that happens? And, that happens to me in a lot of different situations. As I mentioned, before Carly joined, I am like the anxious one in my family. Oh, for real. All right, it's 6:35 now. So Carly and Kool-Aid, say your last things and then I'll go off, okay? If you have nothing to say, just say you have nothing to say. It's fine. Bye. Thanks for the live. I appreciate you. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you so much, Carly. I feel like I'm getting sappy, but I do. You're making my parasocial dreams come through. That might come true. That might sound weird, but and I'm sorry if it sounds weird. LOL, not weird at all. Good. I got nothing to say, LOL. But I loved your stream, and I'm gonna be back when you do another. Thank you. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do one again. Hopefully sometime in July, because July 4th is like the 6-month anniversary of when I started my channel. I didn't want to do a live stream for that reason. But I'll have to arrange. I would have to arrange a few things in order to do that. So we'll see, depending on whether or not I can do that. I wouldn't do it on July 4th specifically though, because I'll be on vacation, and yeah. But I would want to do one after I come back from my vacation sometime. Have a good night. You too, Carly. Again, I feel like I was loud there. Alright, I'm gonna get off now. Bye, guys. This was so much fun.